everyone, I'm Eloise. Welcome back to our Microlearning Sprint with Coding Kids. I'm back at Yeronga doing the hackathon today again, hence why the video is a little bit later than usual, sorry. But today we're going to be talking about what's possibly the trickiest part of coding, which is problem decomposition. So that involves just writing a plan, basically. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the problem decomposition, as it is the act of breaking down a problem into a series of smaller, more manageable problems, basically. So we like to tell our students that before we start building our projects with code, we need to actually write a plan, basically. So the plan could be made up of a series of smaller tasks that allow us to complete our bigger project. And writing a plan is probably the most instrumental part of learning how to code. If you want to actually learn a little bit more about the 5 principles of learning how to code, you can check out the blog post we've put down in the description, and that will talk about these ones just here. So the 5 principles being making a plan, doing one step at a time, having a go, testing your code, and don't give up is the most important one probably. Now let's look at problem decomposition in the context of our monkey maze game that we've been looking at a fair bit. Flip the camera around. Here we go. So we can start by breaking our problem into 3 parts. The monkey, just down here, the bananas, up here, and the maze in general. Now, we can look at these 3 elements and think to ourselves, when do I need to introduce these elements to my project? What kind of code do I need to write on each of these parts to ensure that the whole code functions the way that I actually want it to? So let's try and think about this in terms of an action plan. So first we need to actually make sure we have our monkey in the project. Now we need to think about what our monkey does. Do we need to program him so that he can be controlled by the player using the arrow keys? So if I move him up, move him down, side and side. Now we've got to try and think about adding our bananas to the stage. Then what do our bananas do? Well, when the monkey touches the bananas, we need to make sure that it says you win, that we actually do win the game, and that the game stops. Then we need to draw our maze backdrop. And then again, what does our maze do? Well, when the monkey touches the maze, he needs to return back to the starting position, as we can see just here. Oh, well, it should have done if I had pressed the green flag. There we go, and we'll try that again. And green flag, there we go. All right, and there you have it. That's a successful action plan that you can then use to slowly but surely build a successful monkey maze project. It's super easy. So, just to recap, so in today's lesson, we learned about problem decomposition. So in other words, just the act of breaking down a problem into smaller and more manageable parts. Remember to make an action plan whenever you're starting a project, even if it's big, even if it's small. Any time that you're making a project, an action plan is always ideal. Now, it's not too late to sign up for our mini quizzes. When you complete all 10 quizzes, you will get that certificate for an hour of PD, and you can always subscribe to the mini quizzes by clicking in the link in the description. So in tomorrow's video, we're going to be looking at iterative design. I'm Eloise, signing off.